What is the biggest intellectual flex out there? Is it building a robot? Is it reciting mathematical theorems as if they were poems? Is it talking about philosophy in an accessible way, even though it's one of the most complicated things out there? No, dear viewer. None of those things are the biggest intellectual flex out there. The most impressive thing you can do to show off your intellect is speaking foreign languages. Without a doubt. And I'm saying that as a person that loves yapping about philosophy and politics. Two of the hardest and most quote-unquote impressive things you could ever be caught talking about. Foreign languages are supreme when it comes to showing off. Porque nada te hace sentirte más inteligente que cambiar tu lengua, tu acento, tu pronunciación y sentirte como si acabas de entrar en un nuevo mundo. Un mundo superior, no superior, un mundo diferente, exótico, simplemente exótico. Et la meilleure chose, c'est que c'est pas trop difficile de faire. Si tu sais le faire, tu vas impressionner à tout le monde, des idiotes, des gens intelligents, et très simplement, tu changes de langue, tu changes de personnalité, tu changes de monde, tu changes absolument tout. Regarde-moi, je parle français maintenant. Est-ce que tu n'es pas un petit peu impressionné? Je viens de parler anglais, je viens de parler espagnol, et maintenant je parle français. Deci cum o faci? Cum faci să înveți atât de multe limbi străine și să le înveți atât de bine încât persoana cu care vorbești nici măcar nu poate să proceseze inteligența ta? Cum? Take notes, because this is the fucking epitome of intellectual supremacy. First, ask yourself a question. Where are you from? If you're from the East, which means any of these countries that are highlighted on this map, it is going to be easier for you to learn languages from countries that are on this map, colored on this map. If you are from the East, it is going to be easier for you to learn languages that are from the East, which means countries that are colored on this map. The farther away the place where your target language is being spoken is from where you were born, I need to fucking pronounce things well because I'm doing a video on foreign languages. Anyway, the farther the place your target language is spoken in is from the place you were born in or you speak the language of, the more impressive you learning it is going to be. But there's a catch. Quantity always beats quality when it comes to languages, and quality means difficulty. If you speak French and Spanish as a Romanian person, which is, what I do, it's going to be more impressive than you just speaking Chinese, even though Chinese is fucking 10 times harder than learning Spanish and French. The quantity, the being able to choose the language, to switch between languages is the important part. Being bilingual is good. Being trilingual is really good. Being multilingual with 4 languages, what the fuck? Quartilingual? What the hell do you call it? If you speak 4 languages, 5 languages, the more languages you speak, the more it amplifies your quote-unquote intellect. Sorry, I'm just really fucking excited about this. Once you've chosen your target language, whether it be close, similar to what your native language is, or a foreign language that is very different from what your native language is, you need to ask yourself. The next question you need to ask yourself is, what is going to motivate me to learn this language? Because I'm sure you've heard of people that are learning Japanese to watch anime without subtitles. And, it's a very tragic thing for me to have to say this, but that's not gonna be enough for you, an English speaker most likely, to learn fucking Japanese. The language has literally 3 different alphabets and is a phonetic nightmare. So, if you really want to learn a language that is that hard, you're going to need a lot more to motivate you. If you're a native English speaker and want to learn Spanish or French, yeah, I guess, I don't know, fucking liking tacos or Julio Iglesias is going to be enough for you to, learn Spanish, and I don't know, just fucking liking Misery is going to be enough for you to learn French. But, if you're learning something like Chinese or Japanese as an English speaker, motherfucker, you're going to have to be a really, really, really big fucking Lao Tzu simp or World War II history simp, Emperor Hirohito simp. you're going to have to like this shit a lot. There needs to be a really big motivation. You know who speaks Chinese very, very well? An English speaker, a native English speaker that speaks Chinese very, very well? Mark Zuckerberg. Why do you think? Well, probably not because there was like a really good Chinese restaurant in his childhood neighborhood and he wanted to impress the owners with fluent Mandarin. No, of course not. It's because his fucking wife is Chinese. His like children are half Chinese. I hope I'm saying that right. He learned Chinese because his children were going to learn it. It's absurd to have your children speak a language natively that you don't speak. That was his motivation. It's a motivation so big that you have no choice but to learn that language. Now, I'm not saying that you need to become a fucking otaku and marry an anime character to learn Japanese, to be able to learn Japanese and feel fucking obligated to learn Japanese, but immerse yourself in the culture deeply. Get into Japanese literature. Get into Murakami. Get into Japanese true crime. There's a lot of it. You can combine the two things. There's a book by Murakami. I hope it's Murakami. If I got this right, I'm going to fucking embarrass myself from a literary perspective. It's called Underground, and it's about the 1996 maybe? I don't fucking know. Sarin gas attacks in the subways, in Tokyo subways. I haven't read it, but fucking hell, I would learn Japanese to read it. That's like another motivation for me to learn Japanese. I'm probably not gonna learn Japanese, but I don't know. If you want to learn Japanese, that's another motivation you have found. Long story short, fucking anime is not going to be enough. Once you have all of that motivation, whether it be literature, I don't know, the people, you got a fucking really great wife that comes from a country and you don't speak from a country whose language you don't speak, so you need to learn that language, whatever. Whether it be, I don't know, you really, really like the food, have learned to cook, and have made friends that are native speakers of that language, and you want to communicate with them, stuff like this, you are ready for the next phase of language learning. Finding good resources, which most of the time is a fucking nightmare, unless you're learning one of these 3 languages. I'm going to let you in on a little bit of a cheat code. There's this really, really, really good YouTube channel called Easy Languages. I swear to God, it's the primary reason je parle français comme je parle français. It literally gives you conversations in French, German, Italian, Spanish. They also have Easy English. Hungarian, there are some episodes in Hungarian, in Romanian, in what other language? There are so many languages. Even Kurdish, for fuck's sake. And they give it to you with subtitles in that language and very tiny English subtitles. It is absolutely divine. The next step, and forgive me for uttering this very degenerate name, is Discord. Literally search on Google Discord server and your target language. Discord server French, Discord server German, and you'll find literal, what are they called? Entire places where you can have conversations in those languages. Hundreds of people with which you can communicate. It's that easy. You literally search a Discord server and you can have verbal fluency in 2 months. I swear to you, that's exactly what I did with French. And yeah, that's pretty much like my entire rapid fire guide on how to learn languages and become the biggest intellectual flexor in the world. Or in your classroom, in your workplace, in your family, at least. One of the biggest intellectual flexors in the world. First, let's recap. First step, choose your language. The harder, the more impressive. But with languages, quantity is better than difficulty or quality. So learning French and Spanish is going to be easier than learning Mandarin Chinese, because there's 2 languages against 1 language. That 1 language is really hard, but the 2 languages, gives you more variety. Second step is finding your motivation, whether it be books, fucking food, people you really love, whatever it be. The harder the language, the more motivation you need, though. And the third step is finding your 3-4 steps. Third step is finding your resources. I recommend Easy French, or Easy French, Easy German, Easy Spanish, Easy Spanish, shit like this. It's really good. I swear to God, they're like divine when it comes to this. And, you know, also get into a Discord server. And also spend like an hour a day learning your target language, of course. Keep a notebook with words, with grammar. And, yeah, that's pretty much it. Hope you enjoyed this video. Subscribe and like the video. Subscribe to my channel and like the video to immensely boost my ego. And I will see you later, and smarter and stronger and more multilingual than ever. Your best version, truly.